Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with another edition of Mr. Hornsby83 Topics, and today I'm doing the talk about a few storylines from the XMAN franchise, like Days of Future Past, Age of Apocalypse, the Onslaught Saga. And I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can because the camera's only at 20% charge. So, alright, so I'm going to start off right now with I'm going to start with what this next X movie is based on, which is Days of Future Past, which is about a future that's ran by the Sentinels, and they're killing mutants. They've taken over the world completely, master molds controlling everything, and then they got, so a bunch of the future X-Men have to send Shadowcat back to her younger self, or Kitty Pryde, back to her younger self to prevent the assassination of President Kelly, which she does, and really it don't seem like that future changed too much, because probably stopped that present time from going into Days of Future Past, because if you watch stuff like Dragon Ball Z and that, they actually, had more, time. They had things figured differently with their time frames. Like when Future Teen Trunks came back to the past to help Goku and them to defeat the androids and that, and you come to find out that it's still, even though they stopped it from that just prevents that future from having the androids, and his future still has the androids, but he goes on to beat them anyway in his future, so, yeah. But, alright, next I'm going to talk about probably the most famous, Days of Future Past is a pretty famous one too, but the most famous X storyline ever, Age of Apocalypse, which I didn't read the full-on thing in the 90s, but I did read most of it, with the way, how Xavier's son goes back in the past, try to kill Magneto because Magneto's stressing Xavier out in the future, and Xavier jumps in a way and takes the hit for Magneto, which this is something which if they do an Age of Apocalypse storyline, how are they going to play it out in the X-Men Apocalypse movie, if that's what the storyline's going to be? Because Xavier dies, and right now, I guess they'll probably do it the way the comics did. They'll go back to when they were in high school and that. But see, in the movies, they didn't meet until they both got involved with the CIA or FBI or something like that. So I don't know how they're going to play it out in the movies if they do an Age of Apocalypse storyline. It would be nice to see, because we got a tease with Wolverine the X-Men, and it got canceled because of stupid, supposedly financial problems. I think it's because of stupid, station they had it on, Nicktoons. But yeah, that storyline, it was a really great storyline. I really liked Age of Apocalypse, what I read of it. I didn't read the full-on thing, but like I said, really liked it. And, instead of it being in the future, which that's the way we're going to have it in Wolverine the X-Men, but it was in present time, until Magneto defeats Apocalypse and kills him, but by ripping him apart. And so yeah, I'm waiting to see how if they are doing Age of Apocalypse storyline, how they're gonna play it into the movies. But now I'm gonna go on to a saga I thought was good. I think a lot of other people didn't care for it, but everybody has their opinions. The Onslaught Saga, which is another saga I read in the 90s in the X comics. I thought it was a good saga. I don't know why nobody liked it. Xavier got driven so mad, he created probably the most terrifying thing ever, Onslaught. Nearly killed the X-Men, nearly killed the Earth, nearly killed everybody. So, I don't know why not many people liked it. He brought back the Sentinels, and I don't know. I personally thought the Onslaught Saga was great, and when Toy Biz still had the Marvel Legends figures, I loved the set that you had to build an Onslaught, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, so there's been a lot of great X-Men storylines throughout the years. This upcoming storyline is really going to sadden me because it's leading to the death of Wolverine, I believe, in September. And how do you kill the best X-Man ever? You can't kill Wolverine. I don't care if you don't have his healing factor or not. But I guess maybe they'll bring him back. They brought back Jean Grey and Spider-Man and all those people and Mary Jane and that. People that don't deserve to be brought back. If you bring somebody back, Wolverine deserves to be brought back, unlike Mary Jane or whatever. So, but yeah, I didn't really get into too much detail with these, but hey, it's been a long time since I read some of these comics. And, you know, I was a kid mostly when I read Age of Apocalypse and the Onslaught. I do remember certain things about it, but tune in this Saturday. I will have my review of the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, which, by the way, was a good movie. It's starting to become one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z movies. But yeah, until then, catch you guys later. Peace out.